Do you remember the 2024 Great American Express Gold Card cancellation plot? I do. You know, lots of people were gonna cancel the American Express Gold Card. So I'm asking, did the Gold Card survive Q1 of 2024? I think that it has. We all know that many of us can't resist the allure of the Amex Gold Card. It's the one card where we all know that the credits are less than ideal, but we keep the card anyways. Is it a strong points earner? Absolutely yes. But is it worth the $250 annual fee? We can all run the numbers by comparing our actual spend on the card and the statement credits which we actually use against other comparable cards. But we don't bother doing such analysis because we know that deep down inside, we're not gonna cancel the iconic Gold Card. And then there are folks like my mom. She keeps it simple. It's Amex and it's gold. She's gonna keep the card no matter what. Let's get into the psychology of the American Express Gold Card and then chat about its value. For those new to the channel, I'm Richard Debs and I'm an avid traveler. If you're watching this, you likely are too. So go ahead and subscribe to see how I use American Express points to enable this travel habit of mine. The Amex Gold Card with an annual fee of $250 and the Amex Platinum Card with an annual fee of $695 are two of the most talked about cards that are seemingly always on the chopping block because the fees appear high when we compare them to the available statement credits. Those of us in the points and miles game love to claw back annual fees by using the credits offered, and when we can't, the cards quickly make their way to the keep or cancel conversation. In my case, I switched from the Amex Personal Platinum Card to the Amex Business Platinum Card to avoid this conundrum. Feel free to skip over this section if the Platinum Card doesn't interest you. The Business Platinum credits are way easier for me to realize. Here are the credits that I use which cover the full $695 annual fee. If there's one thing that I purchase consistently, it's tech. So the $400 Dell credit is a no-brainer for me. I gave Clear a haircut down from its list price of $189 per year because there are always deals on it and it has limited availability at US airports. I'm usually not able to realize the full $200 airline credit because of the non-US airlines that I prefer to fly. Hopefully you've seen my airline video. If you haven't, please do because it took me forever to edit that video. I'd appreciate the love. I spread the $100 global entry or TSA PreCheck credit over the life of the 4-year benefit. So I claim just $25 for my yearly justification. In taking a conservative approach, I'm able to exactly claw back all $695 using the Platinum Business Card. Platinum justification? Check. If the Platinum Business Card interests you, I'd appreciate you supporting this channel by using the referral links on my website, boomacompany.com. Now let's dig into the psychology of owning the American Express Gold Card. But Richard, you're a built fanboy when it comes to dining. What is this gold nonsense? Let's be clear. I'm all about extracting as much value as I can from credit cards to help offset my travel. As long as the value's there, I will extract until there is nothing left. Then I'll move on to the next one and the next one after that. Trust me, there's always a next one. The credit card issuers are not offering us value out of the kindness of their heart. They're in it to make a profit, and that's okay. I'm in it to earn points and miles and share my experiences with those who find them at the very least entertaining. The built card, in my mind, is the flavor of the day. So the jury is still out on whether it has staying power, and you better bet that I am rooting for it. Now back to the psychology of owning the Amex Gold Card. The American Express Gold Card is no newcomer to the scene. It's been around the block, and it has gotten better over time. Only credit card geeks break down this card for its value. The average person uses it because it's an Amex Gold Card with an awareness that they'll receive some Amex points, but I'd be surprised if they really know the details regarding points per dollar earned. For those who have slightly more disposable income, they will jump on any Amex offer to upgrade from the gold to the platinum. How do I know this? My mom continues to tell me that there is always an offer in her inbox to upgrade to their more elite platinum card. To her, it just means that it's a better card with more perks, which she has no idea how to use. So the same holds true for the American Express Gold Card. The average person just knows that it's held in high esteem by many, so they seek to acquire it for fear of missing out. For those of you not in the credit card game but wish to know how to use the Gold Card, or wish to know if it's right for you, here's the breakdown. The annual fee is $250. You may add up to 5 additional users for free. Each additional card over the 5 is $35 per card. If you're handing out more than 5 authorized user cards, you are spoiling folks left and right. Let's get into the points per dollar, or multipliers. You earn 4 points per dollar on restaurants worldwide. This card is a hit or miss when traveling internationally. This is because some merchants prefer not to absorb the higher Amex interchange fees. Alright guys, just sat down for brunch. I'm at Coco's, my old stomping ground. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they take Amex, because you know me, I am trying to collect as many travel points as I can with my credit cards. In Nairobi, I thought every single place was gonna take Amex because it's the capital of Kenya. But no, less than half of them took Amex, so I had to resort to MasterCard or Visa. You know, I have Bilt and Citi as my fallbacks. Here on the coast, I haven't been able to get a single restaurant to accept an Amex card. It's only MasterCard and Visa. And to be fair, I've only been here a few days.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Sure. Alright guys, he took the American Express card. He's bringing the machine. I guess that means they take American Express? I gave him my gold card because we know gold card is 4 times the points on restaurants. He comes back and says, no, I'm flipping this table. Waiting. Oh, it looks like the dusty machine. The one that doesn't get used much. 1 beef is good. 2 beefs is bad. Error. Card is not supported. You see this? Card is not supported. Alright guys, falling back on Bilt. By the way, I've noticed a few popular restaurants in New York passing on the transaction fee to the customer. I'm not on board with that plan, so those restaurants are now a skip for me. I'm talking about you, Cabo. You earn 4 points per dollar on US supermarkets with a $25,000 cap. I recall when I first got this card and noticed the cap, I had to do the math quickly to ensure that it's a right fit for me. I know that seems odd, but since the pandemic, I've gotten used to buying my alcohol when I go grocery shopping at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Additionally, I eat at the Whole Foods hot bar pretty regularly, especially when I'm out running errands on the weekend. Or I take advantage of the discounted hot pizzas on Friday nights. So yes, the category is supermarkets, but I have a higher than average spend in this category because it includes Whole Foods dining and lots of alcohol. I am currently running a 3-card Citi custom cash setup for supermarket spend, but I still have an overage which goes onto my gold card. Next, you earn 3 points per dollar on flights. This includes either booking directly with the airlines or via the Amex travel portal. And you earn 1 point per dollar on everything else. Now let's talk about the American Express Gold Card statement credits. Basically, how to claw back the $250 annual fee. We'll start with $120 Uber Cash, earned at a rate of $10 per month. You may use this on Uber Eats or Uber Rides in the US. When I first discovered that Uber Rides internationally didn't qualify, it was an unpleasant surprise. Someone didn't read the fine print. Do note that Uber Eats purchases qualifies for the 4 points per dollar earnings on restaurant spend. Next is $120 dining credit, which is also earned at a rate of $10 per month. You may use this credit at Grubhub, The Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Wine.com, Milk Bar, and at select Shake Shack locations. Shake Shack is the only opportunity on this list that would work for me because I do enjoy a decent burger. Within the last couple years, I've only been to 2 different Shake Shack locations, one in Boston and one in New York, and in both cases, I did receive the $10 statement credit. However, if I didn't have this credit, I doubt that I'd ever go to a Shake Shack. So this card is basically making me fat. Next, let's talk about benefits, which I split into 2 parts. First is travel benefits, and for some, this is their travel card. You get baggage insurance against lost, damaged, or stolen baggage. It covers $1,250 for each carry-on and up to $500 per checked bag. Next is secondary collision damage waiver, or secondary CDW. This allows you to decline the car rental insurance offered by the rental company. However, I recommend that if you're going to rent a vehicle, Especially when you're abroad, it's in your best interest to use a card which offers primary CDW, which will sit in front of your regular car insurance policy. This means that if your car is damaged or stolen, you might not need to file a claim with your insurance company. Chase Sapphire Preferred, Reserve, Capital One Venture X, and the Built Card all offer primary CDW. As always, read the details regarding your card's policy to understand the exclusions, especially around length of rental, and if you're a long-term traveler, beware, your country of rental, and the type of rental. Next is trip delay insurance. For purchased round-trip tickets, you're covered if your trip is delayed 12 hours or more. If you're like me and get into the habit of purchasing one-way tickets, you're out of luck. Anyway, you're covered up to $300 for personal expenses incurred on the card as a result of the delay. You're allowed to file 2 claims per year, but if you encounter 2 or more trip delays in a 12-month period of 12 hours or more, then you're officially a very unlucky person. If you're a road warrior, you'd likely be using a premium travel card like the American Express Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Reserve or even the Built MasterCard, where the delay is down to 6 hours before the benefit kicks in. The second benefits part is purchase benefits. Enjoy purchase protection against a stolen, damaged, or lost item of up to $10,000 per occurrence for 90 days. This maxes out at $50,000 per calendar year. Next is the extended warranty. Add an additional year of warranty coverage on top of any warranties 5 years or less. This feature is why I exclusively use Amex for all of my tech purchases. Let's talk about the welcome offer. The current welcome offer sits at 60,000 membership reward points or MR points when you spend $6,000 within the first 6 months of acquiring the card. Please note that the best way to qualify for Amex bonuses is to use an acquisition tier of green to gold to platinum. Amex has made it very clear that you may not qualify for a welcome bonus if you've already owned any version of the gold or platinum cards. By the way, before I apply for any Amex card, I always start an application and then abandon it. I do this dance 3 or 4 times because I've noticed on a couple occasions that Amex presents me with a better offer when I log back into my account. It may not work all the time, but give it a try and let me know how you do. So in summary, here are the key takeaways. The Amex Gold Card is a best-in-class supermarket card when stateside. It's a best-in-class dining card in the US and in the big cities internationally. Avoid this card as a travel option if you have other cards with better travel protections. It has solid purchase and warranty protections, especially for tech gear. For statement credits, I'm meh on these credits, but I realize that they may work for some of you. If I'm lucky, I get $50 in statement credits out of the $240 for a 12-month period. The card is gold and metal with a rose gold option. Need I say more? This card is a food card. I wouldn't recommend it as a travel card because there are much better options out there. Personally, this card is costing me $190 or more after applying the statement credits. I'm currently comfortable earning valuable Amex MR points at this price point. If the card annual fee were increased to $350 or $375, it would need to offer useful credits for me to justify holding on to it. But then again, it's a gold medal card. Let me know what you think of the card. If you're thinking about acquiring it, does it appear worth it to you? If you're a pro, what price point would make you change course? Thank you for watching until the end. Since you've gotten this far, it only makes sense to like, share, and subscribe to help bring this channel some visibility. As always, take care and be good to each other.